Hello, lovelies. You're welcome back again to my Chit Chat podcast. So, we promise to bring you fun stuffs, educative stuffs, everything that goes on in our community and beyond. Today, we are going to talk about the educative part. And today's topic is going to be, do grades define intelligence or defines discipline? And the wonderful news today is I'm not going to talk about this alone. I'm a guest and I'm going to talk about it with him. So he goes by the name Wilfred Agyapong, a level 400 student from the UCC, University of Cape Coast, and become accounting student. As I said earlier, he's a level 400 student. So welcome, Mr. Wilfred. And sorry, aka Pasco. Sorry. Yeah, so Mr. Pasco.
Alright.
You're welcome to my podcast.
Okay. Thank you very much for the opportunity that you have also granted me. I'm very appreciative for that. Yeah.
You're welcome.
Alright.
So, how's the day?
Actually, let me say it's manageable. We are trying to break through the educational system and other stuff. Actually, so
Okay.
we are coping.
I see. You have to cope here.
Yeah.
So, today our topic is kind of very educative.
Alright.
Yeah. So, do grades define intelligence or it defines discipline? So, yeah, can you tell us something small about it?
Oh, for my opinion, I would say it depends on the context that we are trying to place it in, whether educational context or our normal daily life, trying to achieve something big in the future. So, and not necessarily a grade being the normal grade that you want to achieve in education. So, it could also be you having a lot of ideas, being creative to achieve. Okay, so and then all also depends on how intelligent and disciplined you are, and then before you can also achieve that grade, you have to go one on one, hand in hand with both discipline and intelligence as well. You cannot go without one.
Okay, so you have to
Be intelligent as well as be also disciplined.
I see. So here you're trying to tell us you can't do one without the other.
Sure.
What if you want to do one without the other? You want to be intelligent without the discipline?
Oh, then maybe I'm not sure you are ready to face what you want to achieve in the future, because if you are not able to solve problem, you are not able to learn new things, you end up lacking a lot of information actually. And then if you are not disciplined, being consistent in everything that you do, you end up lacking.
Oh, okay.
Sure.
So I don't know, but I feel intelligence is like beyond grades. You can be intelligent, achieve things even without the educational part. You can be outside, be creative, create something, and you go wherever you want to go. It's not necessarily about the grades. And when it comes to the discipline, the discipline too has to do with you setting goals and achieving all that, right? So I feel okay here. What if the person is very intelligent? The person is very intelligent, but maybe the person is not time conscious. The person doesn't even set goals to even move it.
Oh, if you are intelligent without being disciplined to yourself, I can 100% tell you that it will not go anywhere. It will end up with nothing, because discipline comes with consistency, and you cannot also acquire knowledge without being consistent with what you have decided to achieve in their life. Okay, so I can say that without discipline, intelligence is nothing. Without intelligence, too, discipline is nothing.
Okay,
Yes.
without discipline, intelligence is nothing, and without um intelligence, discipline too is nothing. But somebody is not intelligent, somebody is not smart, but the person composes his or herself, the person is time conscious, the person does everything to show that yes, this person is just on point, this person is very disciplined. Just like the person is not intelligent, the person is not smart, no matter how the person force him or herself, the person just can't. What about that one?
Okay, so for this, somebody might be disciplined, as you are saying that the person is time conscious, the person being what did you say again, please?
Like
Consistent, yeah. And then the person is not being intelligent. Would that be possible?
I think it will.
If that is the case, I think if the person is being disciplined and then the person is not intelligent, that means you the person in question, you have to also find another strategy for that, because
Sure.
if you are not intelligent and then empowered it with your discipline, you will not be able to achieve anything.
That's what you think, right?
Yes.
Okay, so to you, you feel intelligence is all about book or intelligence goes worldwide?
No. Intelligence is not all about books. Intelligence is about how you're able to cope, how you're able to solve, and how you're able to learn.
Sure.
Yes, if you're able to cope in the environment that you are going in, let's say you are from let's say Accra, and you are coming to Cape Coast. You are leaving your comfort zone. How are you going to cope with the environment? You have to be careful of your emotional intelligence.
Sure.
You have to be self-regulated. You have to be self-aware of where you are going. You get it, and also you have to learn. Like where you are going, you have to learn new things, because where you are familiar with everything over there. So you are going to the new environment. What are the other things that you can also learn in addition to what you have already?
Sure.
Okay, so you have to also learn what you are going to meet over there.
Okay. So if you have to put like person A and person B on a scale, the person A is somebody who is very intelligent when it comes to book. He knows everything everything, like the person will get 4.0 straight, yeah, bookworm. These people, they really learn. And in the stage of person two is not somebody who is I can learn book, but the person can just look at you, maybe for example, um the person can just see somebody braiding and sit on his or her own and start braiding. The person can just look at somebody sewing and start sewing on his own. So on the scale, like how will you scale both of them? Which one is more intelligent or something?
Okay, so for my opinion on this, if you are able to catch up with something that you see and you do it, you see that when you go into detail very well, the person is intelligent at that point because he is able to learn. And if the person is also come up with trying to sew whatever he saw, like trying to practice what he saw on his or her way, the person is also being disciplined because the person has targeted to achieve that. You get it? That's what I'm saying. Intelligence and discipline, they go hands in hand, because you cannot go without the other. Yeah.
So the question wasn't answered. How will you scale them?
Oh, actually, I will scale them in the sense that um, should I say intelligence is uh, more important than discipline? That would not be possible. Or should I say discipline is more important than
So
intelligence?
in the situation of
I'll scale them at par.
so they are all equal. So here,
at par.
person A and person B,
They
they
are
are all as same.
Yeah.
So since they are all equal, so Mr. Pasco, how was like your grades important to you growing up?
Um, if I am to take it to the educational context, mm, because me coming from a family that they like education, everything, they help to school, they will tell you go in school, even if you think you have money, they will still tell you go in school because education is the key. That's what they know.
I see.
So I was, as I was growing, I was just focusing and then fulfilling that, okay, the family that I came from, they are more educational context people. They are very knowledgeable in terms of education. So I was paying attention to my kids to fulfill what it is already done over there.
What if the family is like they are all book? Then you feel you are creative, you can create something other than being a bookworm. Are you going to fight them or something, sit to them and talk to them or something? Like what are you going to do?
Oh, me personally, once I am going, I have a lot of things in mind to fulfill. But then I have also sat down and learned that, okay, if they need education, let me school for them, and then they also see that, okay, finally I have schooled. But then when I try to set up myself, then I also see the way around. Maybe I might not use the education for my activities, who knows? Because I may have different ideas rather than the education.
And don't you think they'll be disappointed?
They will never be disappointed.
Why?
Because what all that they need is that education. Yes, I have my educational background.
That's what you think.
I have an educational background, and then now I'm not that I'm converting, but I'm into, let's say, businesses.
Yeah,
I have my certificate. I'm owning my businesses, so how would they be bothered
there are
about that?
some parents here who are like, one, go to school, go to school, go to school, get your degree, get your degree,
Masters.
PhD, master. And when you are done, they want you to be like a lawyer, a doctor. So after you are done and you go in for maybe you want to become an like a musician, or maybe you want to create artworks, or you want to become an actor or actress or something. That's what you want, but you were just going to school to satisfy them. But in this case, they don't know you are going to school to satisfy them. So they feel since you are able to go to school to satisfy them, all the certificates they wanted you to take, then that means if they want you to be a doctor, you have to. If they want you to be a lawyer, you have to.
That cannot be a must on me. Oh yes, because undergrads, he said, okay, I should school. When I'm done, then I should do whatever I want. And now, when you complete undergrad, some parents they will tell you, when after undergrad, the life is your hand. You have to go and fight for it. Actually, you get it. So when it happens that way, you have to find your way out to also fulfill what you also have in you. You have to display it for them to see that, okay, you have fulfilled the educational field. Then you also try and merge with uh, what you also intended to achieve. Not necessarily forcing you to what go to school. No.
Some people can't afford, some parents can't afford. Hey, serious,
some parents are there like that, but I can boldly tell them that it's not everything that is about school.
Someone can, maybe I have a goal in 5 years' time, I have to see myself, I have to have my own company and start working. Then my parents I didn't go for masters, go for PhD. And if I'm to calculate, by the time the company will come, it will be like in 10 years' time. And my goal is for it to be in 5 years' time. So how can I go by?
And one thing that you are going to achieve when you have your own business and the education is that when you have your own business, just a year can fulfill all the things that you were to achieve in that, like being in the educational context. Because if you work for yourself, it pays more than somebody is paying.
See the thing, but
so
the parents they don't understand.
Maybe
if you have to talk right now, they'll start recording their time in our time, our time.
And their time still is past.
It's past. They have to understand we are in, as the people will say, we are in the Gen Z moment. So you understand. They have to understand. But in our time. Oh God. Help our parents understand what we want.
Sure.
So, Mr. Pasco. Yeah, so what will be the advice you give to somebody who feels pressure like in my house I'm not good and there's how do you call it when it comes to book and they want me to get 4.0, they want me to get 3.5, and I've tried, I've done whatever I could. I'm just at 1.5. What is the advice you give to somebody? Oh, this person, you see the person. Let me use this for example. You see the person always at calc. The person sleeping there, standing up. The person still at 1.5. What advice do you give somebody like this?
Oh, okay. Maybe those kind of people, let me say, they were forced to come to the school actually, and then they were having their own ideologies because the gift of God is in different folds actually. So if it happens that way, don't be discouraged that your results or your examination results, you not being performing in school is affecting your future plan.
The thing is not, the person is not trying to think for himself. The person is trying to think, all my parents see, all my brothers, my brother got 4.0, my big brother got 3.9, my little sister got 3.8. Like, what should I do?
Oh, we have a lot of people who did no school, but they have made it in life. Some people also dropped themselves from school. They still made it. Some people, while they are schooling, they saw that schooling will not help them.
Yeah.
But they were also having their vision. They are also having their goals aside fulfilling their parents' goals. Okay, so let's take for instance like Chada. Yeah, Chada was when I think I went to his conference and he was like, whilst he was in school, he dropped out and he made the bold decision that if you make it in life, it's for him, and if he does not make it, it's his own fault. So such person, you can see that the person is determined for the thing that he wants to go into. You get it? Aside against that, the parents were demanding from him. Okay, so if you are not performing well in education, don't be discouraged. Your own plans. Maybe the plans might not come early, but when you complete school, you also try to sit up and then you catch up with certain things. You boom because you have the educational background small, and then your business.
So as Pascal is saying right now, be determined. Go to them, go to your parents, talk to them. Yeah, I don't want to go to school. I have passion in this, I have passion in that. I've tried my best. I'm still at 1.5. I'm still at 1.0. I'm still at 2.0. I just can't move. I've tried. I've done whatever I could. My health is also important. You understand? So you just go to them and talk to them. So today's topic has been answered by Pascal. that we can't choose between intelligence and discipline, right? So to Pascal, great define with both of them. Like it has to go hand in hand with the intelligence and the discipline. The discipline together with the intelligence would define the this one, how do you call it?
Your goals.
Yeah, would define the goals. So we want to get our how do you call it? Last words from our guest here. We want to hear what he has for us so that we would put it in mind everywhere we go, whether our grace is down, whether we move with intelligence, whether we move with discipline. Like, how should we like cope with our lives when it comes to this stuff?
Okay, so what I will tell everyone is that when we talk about intelligence and discipline, it's not necessarily grades. It's not school. It's not schooling that will make you feel like you are intelligent or disciplined. No.
Sure.
The moment you are able to bring up something new, you're able to learn, you're able to adapt, you're able to be consistent in everything that you are doing.
Consistency.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're able to be able to characterize by all these features that I am saying. You can make it in life without paying more attention to the educational context.
Yeah. Mr. Pascal says be consistent.
Sure.
You make it in life. So, are you on social media?
Actually, I'm on only two social media. That's Facebook and then Instagram.
Oh, so can you give us a handle?
Okay. Facebook is Pascal Junior, and then Instagram to Pascal Junior.
Okay. So to our viewers today, you all know my handle on TikTok is Deejah. So you can go and search for me and follow me. And today I'm leaving you with a question. If you were a school or a company which had a person who is disciplined and not too intelligent, and you have another person who is intelligent but is not disciplined, which one would you prefer? So today we end it here, and make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. Like, comment to answer the question I just asked you. Comment. I go by the name Deejah again, and thank you for being with us, having the um patience to stay and listen to our conversation. Thank you. We'll bring you this next time again. Bye.